Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam174. As you may remember, the arrogant sons of Sagara saw the horse, and the rishi made it up in their minds that the rishi had stolen the horse and decided to kill him. So saying, the 60,000 stalwarts grabbed their weapons in their hands and rushed toward the rishi. It was Kapila who was in the cave. He opened his eyes. His angry glance lighted on them, and the sons of Sagara were turned to a heap of ashes. Perhaps it's wrong to say that the anger of Kapila burnt them. Kapila was Sattva-guna, which had taken a form for the good of people, and it's not possible for Tamo-guna to be found in him. Tamo-guna is essentially earthly, and the rishis are so rich spiritually. And again, it was this Kapila who taught people who were floundering in the morass called samsara how to cross it easily. It is with the help of this raft that one is able to make the fearful journey across the ocean. Such a personage can have neither friend nor foe. How then were the Sagaraputras killed? They died because they had insulted a great person, and Indra had robbed them of their power of thinking. Sagara had 2 wives. The mother of these unfortunate 60,000 was Sumati. The other wife was Keshini. She had a son by name Asamanja. Asamanja's son was Amshuman, and he was greatly devoted to his grandfather. Asamanja was a strange being. He had been a yogi in a previous lifetime. Unfortunately, he became involved in Sangha, attachment. As a result of this, he was born as the son of a king. He was, however, able to remember his previous birth. In the present birth, he protected himself from bondage, bandha, by pretending to be a cruel man. Even as a young man, his many acts appeared to be inhuman. He displeased everyone around him and thus escaped the powerful bondage called affection. He would frighten the citizens by catching hold of the young children and throwing them into the river Sarayu, and clapping his hands as though in glee. His behavior was intolerable. His atrocities were so many that the people complained to the king that he had to be punished. According to the law of the land, Asamanja was banished from the country. Just before leaving for the forest, he restored all the children to life. And before the amazed people could say anything, he walked away into the forest. Asamanja performed tapas and attained moksha. The king was unhappy that he had lost a good son, and so he showered all his love on Amshuman, the only remnant of the line of Ikshvaku. 109. Amshuman. Since the ashram had to be concluded, the king sent his grandson in search of his sons and the vanished horse. A long time had passed since the valiant brothers had gone in search of the horse, and they did not come back. The king was worried as to what had happened. Amshuman left the city in search of his uncles. He followed the path which they had taken and pursued the traces which they had left. He went under the earth along the path newly dug by them. After a long trek, he came to the cave where the horse was still tied, even as his uncles did. He found Kapila in samadhi. By the side of the rishi, he found an immense heap of ashes and wondered what it was. He went near the presence of Kapila Vasudeva and saluted him. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.